Maybe it's time to start planning a trip to Maine. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Mind of Sunnyvale. I am Wanda, aka Sunnyvale. And if you are joining me for the first time, hello and welcome. This is just a channel where I share what's going on with me. I talk about things that have worked for me, maybe some things that haven't, and hopefully will save you the trouble of having to do them yourself. And if you comment and share, then maybe I will learn something or someone else will learn something or maybe learn from maybe a mistake or two you made. For those of you who are returning, welcome again. I really miss you. I love talking with you virtually. So the time is now. I am finally going to talk about my time in Maine. I've mentioned it and I've been kind of teasing it to you. So I finally got all of my thoughts together, which was kind of the hardest part, getting my thoughts together and trying to remember everything that I did to the best of my memory. That could be good or bad depending on the day. But I tried to really gather everything I could for that time and really think about the things I really wanted to share about that time. So if you haven't already, please remember to subscribe, like, comment. I love to get comments. So please put what you're thinking, maybe if you connect with this or if you have advice. And like and subscribe so you will know when I drop my next video. So I have been to Maine 2 times now. The first time I went was April 2017, and I went with my husband, and we went to Bar Harbor in Acadia National Park. That was it was amazing. My husband had it on his bucket list for a long time. I knew nothing about it until after I married him. But when we got married, he could talk about nothing but, and we finally were able to go in 2017. So we got to do lots of activities in nature. We did some hiking, nothing too vigorous, but we did quite a bit of hiking. Went to a couple of places, Jordan Pond and things like that. Drove around, just really enjoyed the scenery, and just really enjoyed it. And we wanted to go back again with our family, but we just haven't had the chance to bring the kids. And when they were really little, we kind of didn't want to take them because we really wanted them to be able to hike and do some of the things we were doing. And so we didn't take them and always wanted to go back. So my dear friend, Lisa, hello, Lisa, she invited me. She invited the whole family to come up and see her. It's just our schedules never worked out. But my dear husband sent me by myself for a few days to hang out with Lisa. So she is in another part of Maine. She is in Portland, specifically South Portland area. And I just so thoroughly enjoyed myself. I mean, the food was amazing. I don't think I had a bad meal the entire time I was there. The scenery, of course, is just beautiful, so beautiful. And the people were very nice, very friendly, very, I don't know, small town like. And I grew up in a small town, so I know what I'm talking about. But it was really in a friendly way. Everyone was very nice and kind and spoke and chatted and just really friendly. So it was really awesome spending that time in Portland, in the South Portland area. So I wanted to talk about, I mentioned food. Let's just talk about some of the wonderful places we went. So first we went to a restaurant called Scales in Portland. It was phenomenal. I got a seared scallop dish. I have never had scallops cooked so perfectly ever, ever in my life. They were cooked so perfectly. The dish was all of the flavors worked well together. It was just an amazing dish. So if you're ever in Portland, you get a chance to go to Scales, this is not a paid advertisement. I just really enjoy the food. But if you ever get a chance to go, it is definitely worth a visit. I think you probably have to get a reservation because it's very popular. It was packed even when we were there. So you might have to get a reservation, but it's well worth it. We also did lunch. We had a chance to kind of walk around downtown Portland, which was fun. I got to go in some shops and look around. I have to show it. One of the things I got was my sea bag. Okay, so I never heard of sea bags. Never heard of it until I went to Maine. So apparently they take old sails and they turn them into these cute like bags and pouches and things. It's just lots of different things. So if you ever get a chance to look at sea bags, awesome. But I really love mine. I had to get me one when I was there. So, walked around shopping and we stopped for lunch and we went to a restaurant called Central Provisions. And I think their menu changes, which a lot of them do. They change with the season and they change because a lot of them use fresh ingredients and, whatever's in, that's what they use. But I tried, it was a green curry dish with peaky toe crab. Phenomenal. Again, it's some of the best curry I've had. It was really good. And so I mentioned peaky toe crab. I just have to say, I didn't know what that was. My friend Lisa had to tell me. Apparently, it's a crab. It's a native Maine crab, but not to be confused with like crab from Maryland or anywhere else. So it is like a native or Florida or the coast or what have you. So it's a native Maine crab. So peaky toe, look it up. It's a real thing. I didn't make it up, but it was very, very good. It was delicious. I also had a Bite into Maine. That was a really popular lobster roll place. I got a Maine style and a curry style, and I had to get a whoopie pie. I mean, I was in Maine, had to get a whoopie pie, and that was really, really good. I also went to the Lobster Shack restaurant. That wasn't in Portland. That was in Cape Elizabeth. So that was also really, really good. I got a lobster roll and a crab roll. I had a lot of seafood. I was in Maine. I mean, come on. So that was amazing. And, just the views everywhere we went, if we were able to sit outside, we would sit outside or by a window if we could and just look at the water. And the views were amazing and the weather was perfect. Apparently it rained before I got there, but like my entire trip, it was beautiful sunshine every day, not too cold. It's just, breezy, wear a jacket. It was wonderful. I also spent some time in Scarborough. If you get a chance to go, Lynn Libby Candy was awesome. And they're famous for their chocolate mousse. But it's not the chocolate mousse that you're thinking of. No, I'm talking about Linny the Mousse, which is a life-size chocolate mousse. I did not believe it until I saw it. But yes, they have a life-size chocolate mousse. Everything I got there was phenomenal. It was great. I tried some of the Bangor taffy, which is different than saltwater taffy. It's closer to like a caramel. So that was something new. I had no idea. And I think I got like some chocolate bark and different things. So if you get a chance to go, definitely worth the trip. We also hit up Yarmouth. And we ate at the Muddy Rudder, had some lobster bisque. I mean, I'm in Maine. I ate a lot of seafood. We also went to Freeport. And in Freeport, I didn't get seafood, but I went by a place called Mainly Custard. And they have some really great custard there. Lots of different flavors. I think they may even have some vegan choices if that's your dietary preference. But it was really, really good. It was delicious. large servings, large portions. So well worth it. And of course, we're in Freeport. I had to go by LL Bean. Went by there. Got a picture of the famous bean boot. So got that. So my friend Lisa really took me around and let me try lots of different restaurants, did a little shopping. But one of the most fun things we did, we were able to go to Higgins Beach, and we stayed in an inn there, and it was so nice. First of all, the inn was very lovely. The proprietors were wonderful and nice. We had breakfast there. It's just really nice place. And we were right on the water. It's just the views were one right outside my window. It's the beach, and just lovely. And we got to walk on the beach and go down and look around. I would say the most surprising thing we saw were surfers. I just don't think of surfers in Maine, but I guess if you have the ocean and a surfboard, there you go. But there were surfers there. There was even someone who had their dog on a paddle board in the water. So that was pretty cool. But Higgins Beach, it was just so relaxing. Like when we were there, I just felt so relaxed. It was just so peaceful, and it was just beautiful, very beautiful to be there. So that's a nice little hidden away place. And of course, we spent some time in Old Orchard Beach. So look it up. There is an amusement park right there on the waterfront in Old Orchard Beach. We went to some other places like the Black Point Inn. I went to Prout's Neck and Falmouth, and just kind of all around that area of Maine. And it was just a really fun trip. The pictures and videos I can share with you, even my descriptions, but they don't do it justice. You have to see it for yourself. So, if you have never thought about it, maybe you need to put Maine on your list of places to go. And I don't know, people in Maine might not want me telling you that because it's their own little secret. But it was a very enjoyable trip. And I guess the secret's out because while we were there were two massive cruise ships that were in the port. So, let me know. Have you been to any of these places in Maine that I mentioned? Do you have anything to say about Maine? Do you have something that I missed that happened during your trip? Please feel free to share. If you're thinking about a place to go, you like being outdoors and you like water, Maine should definitely be on your list. So it was nice talking to you again today. I hope to see you the next time. And that's all for now. Goodbye, everyone.